Hello, and welcome to TVP News. We have some updates from TVP and LTI, a segment for regional points of contact, and relevant global news. The first update comes from Joel and Roxanne directly from the Venus Project in Florida. They recently ran a Kickstarter campaign to raise funds for a 3-part documentary called The Choice Is Ours. The campaign was a success, and they are finishing part 1 within the next 2 months, with plans to release part 2 4 months later. They even added that Dylan Ratigan, former MSNBC anchor, and many other relevant people will be interviewed for the film. We all look forward to seeing part 1 soon. Read more by clicking the link below the description of this video. Another update is from the LTI team. First, LTI is short for Linguistic Team International. They've existed for nearly 5 years, and their function is to transcribe and translate relevant information so that people of all languages have access to the information. They are completely made up of volunteers from all over the world, and they have accomplished very large projects, including the translation of Zeitgeist Moving Forward and Paradise or Oblivion. I admire their hard work, and we thank them for their continued efforts. Their latest project is The Best That Money Can't Buy Translate-a-thon. As you can imagine, it's exactly how it sounds. They're working on translating Jacques Fresco's book, The Best That Money Can't Buy, 6th edition. A quote from the LTI team reads, "The Best That Money Can't Buy 6th edition Translate-a-thon is still open for volunteers to help with translating and or proofreading this important material." It looks like they no longer need English transcribers or proofreaders for this project, but they will need them for future projects. LTI can use help in any language, and even if you only speak English, you can still help by transcribing and proofreading material. So please, if you are interested in helping, contact the LTI team by checking the description below this video. Next, we have an update from Aidan Fry, a point of contact in the UK.
Hi, my name's Aidan Fry. I'm a POC for the Venus Project in the UK. I'd like to give you a quick update as to what's been going on in the Venus Project activism in the UK and what we've got coming up for this year. So we've been, myself and Tom Hockney, another point of contact for the UK, have started a radio show called the Venus Project Supporters Show. This goes out on UK Collapse Radio every other Tuesday at 2000 UTC. And you'll be able to find the link underneath in the comments. We've also started uploading this to YouTube, so if you go into YouTube and search for TVP Supporters Show, you'll be able to find us. It's me and Tom going through a bunch of the material and covering some of the topics that are talked by the Venus Project and trying to promote them and get them out as best we can in the UK. We also have this year Sheena Bratt, who is another point of contact for the UK. She's going to be doing 3 talks this year. Each of them are going to be at VegFest. VegFest is a vegan festival that kind of tours the UK, and she's going to be actually giving a lecture there on a resource-based economy. The first one will be on Brighton on the 29th of March. The second one will be in Bristol towards the end of May, and the third one will be in London towards the end of September. If you go onto the vegfest.com, you'll be able to find the dates for these events as and when they kind of come out. The dates aren't set in stone yet, hence the flexibility. But it's going to be very interesting. We already gave a talk at VegFest last year. Andrew Buxton came down and it was very good, so we're hoping to improve upon that. So if anyone is in the UK around these dates, please pop down. VegFest is a very cheap festival where you can go and taste some very nice vegan food and then come and listen to Sheena and some other people talk. So what else we've been doing in the UK is our regional weekly sessions and hangouts. These take place on Mondays at 20:45 UTC via Google Hangouts. If you contact us at England at TVP Activism or go through the Facebook page, you'll be able to find this event. It's clearly advertised and they take place every week. We cover here basically all topics that come up within the Venus Project. If anyone is new and wants to come and get involved with activism sides, come along to these hangouts. If you have any questions or want to improve your understanding of the Venus Project, come along to these hangouts, because the best way to improve your understanding of the Venus Project is to talk to other people about the Venus Project. And that's what we do within these hangouts. And the last point of order is that we've just switched over to our new Facebook page rather than the Facebook group. So we have now the Venus Project United Kingdom as a Facebook page. If everyone can go there and just like that, that'll be great. We can start building up that page, and that'll really help us spread the word in the UK, we feel. All right, that's all the points that I have. Thanks for catching up with us in the UK.
Thanks for the update, Aiden. Next up, we have relevant global news. The Sochi Olympics started last weekend. What's that? Oh, relevant news. Okay. Well, the Kardashians are what? Wait. Are you sure? Okay, apparently that has nothing to do with human progress either. Okay, I got one. Guantanamo Bay is still open. You know that place where they detain people indefinitely without trial? The place where they use torture techniques such as waterboarding? Yeah, it's still open with no signs of closing soon. During his campaign to get elected, President Obama claimed that he would close Guantanamo Bay, yet it remains open.
I have said repeatedly that I intend to close Guantanamo, and I will follow through on that. I've said repeatedly that America doesn't torture, and I'm going to make sure that we don't torture.
Now I understand that it is not directly in his power to close a facility, especially now, since they do not know what to do with all of the unlawfully detained prisoners they have held there for so many years. The solution to this was not to make such a claim during his campaign. He was either naive to make such a claim, or it was a marketing stunt to help get him elected. Maybe both. Either way, the place still exists, and this should still be headline news until the situation is resolved. If you are an American, your congressmen and women are not solving this issue. This should be yet another reason to not have any confidence in your politicians. It is all a ruse to distract and delay human progress. It was useful to get us here, but it is becoming very clear that politics is irrelevant to our current needs. Politicians are not trained in problem solving or technical issues. They are professional winners, trained in the arts of dialogue and business. Lawyers and business people are not qualified to make social and technical decisions, yet we allow them to every day. This is why we're in such a mess throughout the world, and the trends will continue. When humanity realizes the tricks that have been played upon them for thousands of years, they will turn to qualified technicians to solve issues. When you have a medical condition, you do not send it to a committee to be voted upon. You go to a qualified technician in that area. This is a simple concept and needs to be adopted throughout society. Celebrity of the Month. Now, we do not necessarily subscribe to celebrity news and information, but when a person uses their fame for human progress, then you have our attention. This month we recognize Russell Brand for his excellent rants when he is on some of these shows. He is very funny and well-spoken. Comedians seem to have a strong set of tools for dialogue and wit, so it can be an easy transition for them from comedy to sports announcer or even politician. Just Google it or search for Russell Brand on YouTube, and I think you'll be entertained. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. If you would like to help out the show, donate via PayPal on the main website. Head to thevenusproject.com, click Donate, TVP Education, click on PayPal, and enter your information. Thank you for your support.